Welcome back to us, Master. Oh. See, he's got the scales motif.
Yeah. Huh? Did he just kill him? What? Oh, no.
I mean, you just remember what he is, you know?
It's a sword.
Yeah.
It's so interesting how they had that blink for a moment where you just saw.
Oh, the smile. He's still just laughing. He is very jokery. Whoa.
Is he gonna absorb him? Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, so I'm not sure, like, lore-wise, what do you make of it? Where it's like, he pulled the sword out of him and then put him into the sword. Whereas, like, Fee kind of comes out of our sword. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But she doesn't really walk around independently like he did, so.
Right.
Oh, it has the Triforce on it, too. I didn't realize that. But is it upside down or something? I don't know. Demise. Are you Demise? Should you be?
I think I should be.
The gruntiest, villainous voice.
So you are the chosen knight of the goddess. Intriguing. The goddess lowered itself to a mortal existence to keep me imprisoned.
Well, that was the name. The Imprisoned. That was his Muppet name.
Yeah. How pathetic. This bag of flesh pales in comparison to the magnificence of her previous form.
So he knew her, I guess.
Yeah. Well, of course, she battled him as the goddess.
True. That's true.
And
There's
bound
like,
him.
even though this is the beginning. Oh, Groose!
Bruce!
Look at you out here.
Don't worry, Link. Bruce has got this.
Wow. I
What
think
a
he
hero.
jumped to save her. That was great.
Oh, he did.
Wow.
Goose might be one of my
Link's
favorite
just like,
characters.
whoa.
Link, I caught her. She's okay.
Whew, color me surprised. I
Oh,
wasn't sure how I was
Bruce.
going to get up there.
That's why you need friends.
That's true.
Link, lesson learned.
Even
the value of
enemies,
a team.
enemies turned friends.
That's right. So you and that other human who stand before obliteration to aid the goddess, would you? How curious. The humans I've known were weak things, hardly more than insects shivering under rocks and ready to flee at a mere glimpse of me in my luscious
Yeah,
hair.
everything's so just voluptuous.
When last I walked this world, they did little more than scream and cling to their goddess, mewling and praying, counting on her to protect them. How amusing to think those cowards begot someone like you.
Oh, so biblical.
Begot.
No one uses that word otherwise.
You grow more fascinating by the second human. I never imagined I'd meet one of your kind who wished to stand against me in battle. Very well then, I shall prepare a place for us where we will not be bothered by distractions. If you still have the courage to face me, seek me there.
I will do this thing.
Link, it's all on you. Oh, and listen up. Granny had some info for you.
Granny!
The old girl says it'll take time for that grease wand to absorb Zelda's soul completely.
Oh, even his little theme is in there.
If you can take him down before her soul gets all sucked up into that thing, you might still have a chance. Everyone wears earrings here in this world.
True.
I know you can do it. So yeah, you gotta do this. You're all Zelda's got. You've gotta make this happen.
is super imposing compared to Link.
Yeah.
Link's like a little bitty compared to him. Oh, the swirling purple.
If you fear me for your life, do not follow me. You can spend what little time your world has left cowering and crying as befits your kind. But if you truly desire to raise your blade against the world I would build, come for me. I've waited eons to return. I can spare a few more moments to let you decide. Well, kind of generous of him.
Yeah, very considerate.
You know, people just think of him as a monster.
Demise get a bad rap, but
he's got some compassion.
Whoa.
It's up to you now, Link.
Whoa.
Whew.
That was intense.
I think we need to collect some hearts. Oh, Fee has something to say.
You call. Oh.
Well, she was blinking.
I thought this was
just wanna
a
learn
stool.
more.
So I do want to save.
For sure.
Save. And then I do want to figure out a way to get some more hearts. There's a stool up in the temple. I guess I could just go up there and sit. You think?
So one of the great things about video games is the story, you know, like the narrative. And the fact that they get to do it over the course of so many video games, like some of them. But one of the challenges I feel like is like we started this 2 years ago or a year and a half ago.
Yes. 20 months.
20 months.
I actually counted. I was
passed.
like, wow, it has been a long time.
But even if you're playing through it, I mean, this is what 50 hours, you know, like 40 to 60 hours. Trying to recall and make the connections.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the beauty of it because you've kind of grown with Bruce.
Yeah.
You've grown with these characters.
True.
But think about it, yeah. Phew, that was way too close. What's he back there? I got a serious sweat going. Can you imagine what would have happened if I hadn't pulled off one of my favorite Bruce maneuvers to catch Zelda? I'll stay here and make sure she's protected, so don't worry about her one bit. Just get out there and clobber that Demise creep. I'm counting on you, Link. We all are. You know, like he was I thought he was going to be like the villain. You know?
Yeah, well, do not panic. Zelda is fine. She rests in the back room of the temple. I never expected Demise would rise again. It seems now that the fate of the world rests solely in your hands, Link. Yeah, he's around so much that I kept expecting him to somehow intersect with Demise and like become Ganon or something.
Yeah.
But they just don't. That never
That's not the
happens.
path.
You know, spoiler alert. That never happens. He becomes a friend.
But even like his figure, like his,
Yeah.
you could see him becoming
Easily. And the fact
Ganon.
that he shows up in the middle of that with
Sure.
Demise in the room, it was like, surely that's what they're doing. Oh wait.
button.
Didn't mean to do that. All right,
All right, let's face him
here we are, heading into the blackness.
into the blackness.
Master Link, I have important information for you. Finally. Once you enter this portal, my analysis indicates a 0% chance that you will be able to return unless you are able to vanquish your foe. Yikes, the stakes.
Do you see the similarities? Like the head shape is the same.
Yes, and even
as
like the diamond in the
diamond.
chest.
Yeah.
And really, she has fishnets.
Yeah. Yeah.
But she's designed to look like the sword, right? Like her little dress shawl is the hilt, and then
I
that's
never
the blade.
picked up on that.
Yeah.
I see it now.
I'm ready. Understood, Master Link. Know that even in the place that lies beyond this portal, I will be with you. Sweet
B, I love B.
And Master, good luck. After all of the just detached, emotionless.
Yeah. Her stockings on her legs match the. Is it hilt
The-
of the
like the
sword?
hand-
handle
yeah, the
of
hilt.
sword.
Oh, I guess we're in
Oh,
paradise.
This is
now.
actually much more pleasant than
Oh.
I expected. Oh, hello.
This is like Thanos looking out over the...
So you've decided to meet your end in battle after all. It pleases me greatly to see such misplaced valor, human.
I love how angry he looks.
Take a moment to appreciate your surroundings, for where we stand shall serve as your tomb for eternity.
Yikes. I mean, maybe not a bad place.
I mean, it's quite stunning.
He has that big, like... It's not a cape. It's like a cape
like
tied around his waist.
His waist, yeah. What is that?
Oh, I didn't read what he said.
You will taste all of it in the bite of my blade. What did you just pass through it?
I think it just passed itself. I don't know.
The only question left is how long you will manage to remain standing there before I take your life. Try to keep it interesting for me, would you?
Yikes. This is... Oh.
And when you do fall, know that your world and everything in it is mine to dominate, mine to subjugate, mine to rule. This is what?
I was gonna say this is something that's missing from like interactions with Ganondorf in the future. Is like there's not like this kind of villainous
banter.
Yeah, Ganondorf like is real shut off from Link a lot of times it seems.
Well, maybe because he learned from this experience.
Oh yeah, too much gabbing.
Too much talking. When I finish with you, you can take solace in knowing your friends and kin will soon follow, as I wipe all who oppose me from the face of this world.
And he brought the darkness here. Oh yeah.
Link's like, let's go. It won't be long now. At last, the almighty power I've sought for millennia. I will take the Triforce for my own. And the world shall be under my foot for eternity.
Alright. Yikers.
Demise.
Tell me.
Alright.
Tell me. Demise. This eternal being has conquered time itself. It is the source of all monsters. According to tales passed down through generations, it appears differently in each epoch, and to each person who lays eyes on it.
Tell me more! I want to know.
It is clear that Skyward strikes cannot be called down to your sword because this place is under the magical influence of Demise. Attacks using Skyward Strike energy will not be possible here.
More, Fee, more!
Don't ever stop telling me. This is all the information I have.
Then why would you offer
Oh
it?
my, yes, that's right. Alright.
Alright, so Skyward Strikes. Look at that.
Okay, I gotta remember the jump button again. It's the side one. Should I parry him again? Like,
Yeah, I think so. So it's not, is it Ganon? Not Gandor.
So, in other games, there's,
He's like a...
he just stood there and took that blade to the
like,
chest.
Not worried about it.
Not a big deal.
Gandalf?
There's, no, that's a different franchise altogether.
Gandor.
So there's Ganondorf. Ganondorf is the person.
And there's Pig.
Ganon is like his kind of beast form.
Which is a pig.
Yeah, it's like a big boar. I don't know if this is effective. Oh, I heard the noise that. Yeah, but this is Demise, like a very
Totally different name.
yeah, different name altogether. You can see the similarities, right? Like he's big, he's got red hair, he's evil, but there is something different.
Yeah. Is this still the first game in the timeline?
Yeah.
Is that still the...
I don't think that's been disproven or changed at all. I don't feel like it's any use using another weapon, right?
No.
He like charges for a second strike, but then doesn't do it.
I'm sure he'll unleash that eventually. Or maybe you're because you
I'm backing away.
are away, there's no reason for it to do so, because that would make him vulnerable. That seemed effective. It sounded good.
He's just like punching me.
Yeah.
Oh, my shield. Alright, I need to take a slash after I parry. Is she talking to me? Okay. The integrity of your shield, alright. Hate to lose a
Good
shield.
to know. It's not good.
Let's see. Do I have anything here? I've got a couple fairies.
Alright.
Oh, now that hit.
So you can't just shoot arrows at his face. Right? You mentioned using a different...
What other... Would it be arrows? Okay, that's... That's distracting.
Your shield is full. How do you do that?
I think it just comes back after a time. What's...
My oh my.
Okay.
So we've got 4 hearts. Do you think this would be easier if you were using the Joy-Cons?
No, because I'm not super clear on what I'm supposed to be doing. You know? One heart left. I've hit him a handful of times, right? Oh, he punched me right in the face.
Yeah.
Cool.
Right in the face. Oh, we got a fairy. Right in the face.
He was just like, nah, brah.
Face punch.
He's so quick.
The parry seems like...
I think that's the move, is the parry.
So parry is where you block and then attack, right?
Parry is where you use your shield to kind of like hit him back. But you have to be so close. Your sword's not that long, really.
So, strikes from above. He's also got like a slash. There's like a vertical. And there's a face punch.
Sheesh. Alright, we are hitting hard.
That was a good sound. I feel like, is the tone changing every time?
Something's happening with the sound, yeah.
Bing.
Yeah, it's like that.
You know what you should do is just start playing.
Get out of here. What if that did unlock some kind of like, he's just like, no, the sound of beauty.
Okay, take the music. The sound of beauty. I think you overestimate your harp playing
For
skills,
sure, yeah.
The sound of beauty.
Oh, the face punch.
Look at the weak arms.
Yeah. Okay, I need to get back into the parry. It's the only thing.
So can you parry any strike from him? Or is there a particular target?
I try and parry anything, I think. Because I am hitting him, I just don't, I can't tell what's being affected. They're really putting like your combat skills to the test.
It's a culmination of everything you've learned, you know? Over the last 20 months.
Something's happening.
Oh, lightning!
Yikes.
Lightning! In the water, right?
Oh.
Lightning strike. Oh my word! Okay, so can we still not do Skyward Sword? Nope. He can do his own Skyward Sword with his own.
Yikes! I don't know if I have another fairy.
I don't think you do.
Demise. All right, so we are working on a parry.
Also, his.
Nice. Okay, feel good about that.
Now that I've stared at him for a while, it kind of looks like he just got out of the shower.
The bathrobe, the towel around his waist.
Yeah.
He's answering the door.
Yeah. Like, he doesn't even have time to get fully robed for Link. He's like, ah, let me just throw the
Fully robed.
let me just put my towel around my waist.
Well, I think if you're a being
care of
like
this.
that's, you know, more or less existed since the beginning of eternity,
Yeah.
it's just like, why would I even wear clothes?
Yeah. Who's got time? That face punch. See, but the tone is changing as we go.
Dun.
So it's like a ding.
It definitely gets somewhere when it starts doing that. Run. I wonder why, like, some of his little shots are so short, like they don't even hit me, and then he does like a scoop up move. Like that.
Oh.
It's like,
Face punch.
getting too aggressive. He's just taking out like pieces of my shield every time he does that. Is my shield regenerating?
I don't see it. Now it is.
Okay.
I see it pulsating.
I was like,
Interesting.
there's
I've never
something-
paid attention to it.
Yeah, I think that's like the deal with this purple shield that we somehow made or
Good.
upgraded.
Which we've only lost 2 hearts, so we're doing good.
Yeah, he leaves himself open when he does the big swing. I see you now.
Oh, look at you! All right, the shield is at max power. So you've only lost 3 hearts because we came in 2 down.
Oh, nice.
So. Ooh.
Oh, the double swing.
We have 10 hearts. We have 9 hearts.
Okay. Every time you give an update, it's like breaking news.
Breaking news. We have 9 hearts. Full shield capacity. His sword is like on your chin as you're walking around him. Or
authorities aren't expecting any further heart loss. We are on scene.
is this a Smash Brothers?
Demise?
Yeah.
No. I don't know if I feel like... I don't know what he would add necessarily. Although, I mean, I wouldn't be opposed.
Oh, it's pretty.
He's so beefy.
Yeah.
I think they have Ganondorf. And for my money, I don't know if I understand enough the differences between these guys. You know?
Yeah. Is Ganondorf an iteration of him, or is it like a minion of his?
They sort of explain.
Because isn't he like Zelda, where he recreates himself? Or
So
Zelda's
I
in a
think
human form.
the technicality of it all. I'm trying to charge my sword too. Oh. Oh, the
Oh,
lightning.
Parry.
Oh, I didn't even...
4 hearts. We lost a lot of hearts on that strike.
Oh, he does
2
that
hearts.
charge move.
Takes out 2 hearts.
What are the chances I can...
Next strike is dead.
Do you think I can parry his, like, lightning sword?
Go for it. Try it. Do it.
Okay.
4 hearts.
Oh,
2
no.
hearts. That's it. All for nothing. All or nothing. No. Oh, I forgot. One more fairy.
Oh my gosh. So tense.
Ah.
I wish the fairies would do the whole thing. I don't know.
6. I know. Alright. 5 hearts.
Oh, you get electrocuted
In the...
with his sword, yeah.
Oh. 4 hearts. So we can take 2 strikes and that's it.
Oh my gosh.
Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Jump on him!
Oh!
Oh no! Nice.
Oh!
Nice twirl there.
I know.
Oh, 1 heart.
Oh my gosh.
You got this. Get him! Get him! Get him! Prepare to do the jump strike. Jump strike.
Oh no! Oh my god.
Oh!
There's only so much you can do.
In case you did not notice, you are on the
Master,
verge of death.
I have set a tiny blinking noise to alert you to Okay. So my one question is, like, can I return the...
So let's answer that question.
Oh. You know, like a gear hand, you could...
Remember to up and down. Get him. You're ready to strike.
Shit. I'm in the middle of, like, just
Yeah,
swatting him, and he's just like,
No, not today.
oh man, I don't love that.
Now, do it. Up and down.
Oh.
Maybe it's impossible. Do it. Oh, so close. 3 hearts.
Oh no.
1 heart.
He just like calls it when he wants it. Oh please, no. Do I have one more?
Get him. Oh. Do it up down. Yeah. Look at his whole body. His arms, his legs, little head. Ooh, and a backflip just for
That was
style.
tense. Just for style. Link's like, It's too heavy. Oh.
The evil master sword.
Uh-oh.
Do you mean to do that?
I don't know. You finished.
Extraordinary. You stand as a paragon of your kind, human. You fight like no man or demon I have ever known, though this is not the end. My hate never perishes. It is born anew in a cycle with no end. I will rise again. Those like you, those who share the blood of the goddess and the spirit of the hero, they are eternally bound to this curse. A lot of storytelling here. An incarnation of my hatred shall ever follow your kind, dooming them to wander a blood-soaked sea of darkness for all time.
So that's like the origin of like the whole like there'll always be an incarnation of this like hatred following them.
Yeah. Hate reborn.
That was tense. That was tense.
Wow. We did it.
That was, I'll give it. I don't remember doing that boss battle before, but that was a really fun boss battle.
Yeah? It was.
I have confirmed the eradication of the Demon King. I love that.
Thanks, me. Just needed that.
His residual consciousness has been absorbed into the Master Sword and is now sealed away.
What? Into our Master Sword?
I guess so. Yeah, you saw like the dust
Why?
cloud. I don't know.
Why would we want to contain his...
I don't know. Maybe she's capable of doing that. Whew.
This moment.
You have done well, Link. Oh,
Friends. Link. Thank you. I think it's over. Finally, it's all over. Oh. Nice going, you two. You guys were totally amazing in this little adventure. I like to call it the Legend of Bruce. That's a little joke.
what? That's a little joke.
It's a little joke.
Joke or not, your contributions to our efforts were heroic. You have my thanks.
Oh, well, you know, just glad I could make myself useful. I'm happy things turned out okay. Hey, so things look pretty sewn up here. What do you say, guys? Ready to head back to our own time? Oh, I didn't think about how he had to go through time to get here.
Oh, that's true, because he's normally with Granny.
Yeah. Granny was really worried about you two. We don't want to keep the old girl in suspense too long. Bruce's eyes are animated totally different than most of the characters.
Is this the first time she's appearing to other people? I don't know. Hylia, your grace. Or perhaps you prefer Zelda. It pleases me to know you are safe. Master, I must speak with you. Sure, yeah, anything you need.
Huh.
Master Link, you have successfully protected the goddess reborn and defeated Demise, fulfilling your role as the hero of legend.
No.
My purpose here is complete.
Gee.
Therefore, I ask you to dissolve our arrangement as master and servant. Yikes! That language. Drive the sword into the pedestal before you, and I will return to the sword to enter a sleep without end. Master, you have achieved the purpose you were chosen to fulfill. Please, set the sword in the pedestal and bring the goddess's mission to an end. Now, Master...
She's really driving this point up. She was like...
This was all a business thing. It is time to conclude our necessary companionship. Is that all it was to you?
I'm trying to figure out why they had to say it 3 times, though.
Maybe just like to reinforce like her, I don't know, her programming or whatever. Like, this is the next thing. This has to happen.
You know. Bye-bye, Fee. We'll miss you. Some of us.
Yeah, when people say they don't like Fee, it's like, I get in the original, she probably popped up too often.
Yeah.
But story-wise, like, I thought she was
Yeah.
very, like, a valuable companion.
Yeah.
Link. Oh, she doesn't call him Master anymore.
Oh.
Link, hear me. My purpose was to obey the command of the goddess and lead you, the chosen hero of this land, on your quest. When I first awoke and began this task, I perceived it as merely serving my function as a servant to her grace. However, I have come to consider the information corresponding to our time together among the most precious data I have on record.
Friendship. Friendship.
I do not have the capability to fully understand the human spirit, Link.
It is interesting, the Link versus
Yeah.
Master.
Well, they broke the agreement or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
But now, at the end of my journey with you, as I prepare to sleep within the Master Sword forever, I experience a feeling I am unable to identify.
I think it's called friendship and love.
I lack sufficient data to be sure of my conclusion, but I believe this feeling correlates closest to what your people call happiness. Our partnership is at an end, and even as we speak, I feel my consciousness fading away. Before I enter the sleep that calls me to the sword, I wish to relay to you words that I recorded many times over the course of our journey. Many have said them to you thus far. What do you think? But I now wish to say them for myself. Thank you. Master Link. May we meet again in another
The
life.
slow reveal on that one. Buffy doesn't appear and it hasn't appeared since.
No.
It's like they left that open ended.
Yeah, so in Breath of the Wild, when you first find the Master Sword,
Yeah.
there's like a memory you watch with Zelda, like basically planting the sword for Link to find later, and it makes like the little like shing, like the noise that it's like very distinct. So you hear it in Breath of the Wild, and you're like, oh, that's like the Fee noise. That's like the very tiny hint that like she's still in there. And then a lot of people, I don't know anything about it, but a lot of people conjectured that Fee would be a part of Tears of the Kingdom, since the Master Sword is like, degraded, and you'd have to restore it. And
Yeah.
I have no clue if that's true or not. But
What? Impa? Why? Come with us.
I'm Impa, I forgot. Zelda, your grace. You possess the memories of the goddess. You must understand why that is not possible. I am a being of this age. My place is here. That music.
I know that, but
You must return to your own time. I will take care of the gate once you have passed through.
I can't do that. You and I have been through so much together. I don't want to leave you alone.
Oh, I forgot that they were like traveling through this whole game together.
Yeah, well, there was that significant portion of time where it was just searching for Zelda.
Yeah.
And Zelda was always with Impa.
That's right.
Please, Impa, come back with us.
Zelda, at the command of the goddess, I passed through the gate of time. I did so to protect you and aid the fight to prevent the world's destruction. The last remnants of Demise are decaying slowly within the sword. Someone must stay behind to watch over this blade. His spirit must not reawaken. He must never be allowed to threaten the world again. This is the nature of the task given to my tribe. As a member of the Sheikah, the goddess's chosen guardians, I gladly welcome this duty.
Have we explored the Sheikahs?
They're in Ocarina of Time and several other games, but Zelda, I shall watch over the Triforce. Its power is too great to leave in the grasp of man. Dependence on its might is an invitation to disaster. When it has served its purpose, it must be secreted away to lie dormant once again, the knowledge of its existence hidden from mortal history. These are the words the goddess spoke to me long ago. I remember them well, as do you, I'm sure.
Maybe head nod of acknowledgement.
You're right.
I don't like it.
I know. I agree.
Friendship bracelet.
Yeah, we'll always have each other. Do not despair, Zelda. You and I will surely meet again someday.
Do they?
Well, I mean, they know Granny in the future.
That's true.
But also, Impa is a recurring character in...
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
What other games?
She's in Ocarina of Time. She's in several of the the 2D games. I don't know if she's in any of the super newer ones.
What does she do?
Oh, she's in Breath of the Wild. I know that, and I think I just met her in Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, I'm not getting through there anymore.
It's gone.
Oh.
And that's Impa.
Yes. The tear on the cheek, same like marking.
Has Zelda met this version of Impa yet?
That's a good question. I don't think so,
So-
because she's been in the past this entire time, really.
Oh, she's got the bracelet.
It's kind of cool.
Aww.
That was some adventure we just had, huh?
She's really shrunk.
Yeah.
Oh, the tear, yeah.
See? I told you we'd meet again. You were right.
So when you see her in Breath of the Wild, is she an old woman?
Oh.
This might answer my question.
Well, she is, but I think she's just kind of a recurring character. I don't know if she's always meant to be the same person
Yeah.
carried through. I could be wrong about that, but
She just disintegrated.
her purpose fulfilled.
Impa, thank you. Thank you for everything. The Masters.
Oh. About time someone got those doors back on track.
Sometimes those pocket doors
Especially made out of rock.
just fall off the track.
Ooh,
I hear that
that's
music.
stirring. That's beautiful. I think I can set this down at this point.
Yeah.
I don't feel like there's any more like secret bad
There
guys.
have been a few false endings for me. Where I think I'm just emotionally, I'm like, oh, things are concluded.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there's more to go.
Hmm.
I like this logo a lot.
Yeah, are they just hanging on it?
As you said,
Oh, it's fading. Okay, I was like, maybe it's just like one of the old days where the screen just sat, and you're just like, I guess I'm done.
I guess we're done.
Original
staff.
Yeah.
Is that because it's
as we remember, this is the HD remake. So I guess this is. I thought these were scenes before, but I think this is like the resolution. So she's back with the harp in the present, right? Because this is where.
Is she in front of the statue of the goddess? Or no?
Oh, wait, she came back? That's what I thought. She was in front of the statue of the goddess in the present.
Or is this telling her story when
that's
the
when
tornado
she landed?
Yes.
Ah.
Yeah.
Telling her story.
When was it Girahim?
Well, yeah, she
brought her down.
Yeah, the tornado.
Oh, this is kind of cool. Telling her
the other side, yeah.
Because we're trying to find her. Oh, she has 2 bracelets there because she gave one at the end.
Yes. Okay.
Just peeking.
Is this where
Is this the second spring?
Yeah,
this
she went
is
to
the first spring.
Yeah, that was the Earth. So the Skyview Temple, the Earth Sanctuary.
She got purified or something, right? I bet.
This might be where she meets Impa.
No, I think she already knew Impa.
Oh, well, did she just defeat those guys? Or? Oh, okay.
Impa? So maybe this is where she meets Impa.
Oh, this was a good scene. She's like skipping. Impa, this is fun. And then that was the place in the desert, I think. Like where we went down the hallway with all the, like the robots.
Oh,
we went down the hallway.
A full screen. We're back at Skyloft.
Yeah, so obviously we've talked about many times, like this is the origin, this is the beginning. And what I think is fascinating to me is it's like they have, what is it called when you go back and fill in gaps to like meet the needs of the front? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like even Fee, the fact that she's like asleep in the blade and may we meet again, and how that blade becomes important all the time. And I think what they're doing with having Demise, or the remainder of Demise in
the blade,
is sometimes when Link pulls the Master Sword, that releases something into the world, like in other games.
Oh, okay.
So I wonder if that's kind of a thing. It's like,
but at the end, Granny talked about being there while evil was eventually swallowed up in the sword.
Oh, it like finished purifying. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, this was a great temple.
That was the best temple for sure. That duality of like heaven and underworld.
That was really interesting. I love that there's a team of the debug team, like the people that go through and fix all the bugs.
Yes.
It's like the cleanup crew.
It really is. Like we built this thing just.
Oh, here's the HD staff.
Oh, Tantalus. There was some like additional studio they brought on to do this remake.
Project management, lead programming. Interesting. User interface design, quality assurance.
Oh, the time shift stones.
Yeah.
That was such a cool mechanic. I don't know if I love the area, but I do love the idea of like, especially when you carry it with you, like you're changing time around you. I think it's really cool.
But you were saying how you wish it was like boots that you put on.
I do wonder, like in a future game, if they ever gave you like a time tunic, you like where you walked was influenced. I think that would be a neat idea.
So we just went through the third-party company, and now we're on to the Nintendo folks that helped with the HD. I do love how what a great way to remember all the areas. It's like, look at all the fun places we've been. Oh, that boss was hard.
Ugh, yeah. It is, like, there are a lot of cool settings, and we've talked many times, like, as I've gone back and rewatched, there's so much, like, cinematic feel and like the way things are framed or camera sweeps and all that. Like it's a very well, because there's such a narrative, I think. Like they're telling it in such like an engaging way. Oh, we need the little gust bellows to blow away the dust.
Wow.
All the way back.
That seems like such a long time ago. But that's where you got the beetle. That unappreciated beetle.
I know. He became appreciated. Ugh, so good. So, any final thoughts about the game? Is it great?
I would say it's great.
Okay. I think a lot of times it's regarded as like a great game, but maybe not the best Zelda game. I do think it's very Zelda. Like, this is like the distillation up until Breath of the Wild of everything before. It's like, this is like the Zelda formula just laid out.
The culmination.
Yeah.
So why don't you think it's a great Zelda game?
There was just too many moments where, like, you get bogged down and frustrated by the multiple step processes. And it would be interesting to go replay any other Zelda game and kind of like just see, like, am I really misremembering every other game or not? Oh, back at Papa. Oh, in my loft wing. Haven't seen you guys in a while either. Oh, so she's being reunited with Dad. And there's Groose's friends. That must be Groose's loft wing. Groose is probably just like, it's weird to be back.
Yeah. He's matured so much.
Oh, he's playing his little harp for her. Check out what I learned.
Are they completing the ceremony?
Oh, wow.
One thing I do remember from the beginning of the game is how Zelda continually was like thrusting Link into these situations.
Yes.
Like, pushed him off the ledge. Oh, look at that. Just a sweet moment with Groose. As he flies.
So they're down on the surface now, right?
Did it lower?
Yeah, because the statue fell in the present, and they all went back to the present. And so I guess they came to the surface.
Look around us. As a child, I always dreamed of a world below. I wanted to see the surface with my own eyes and feel the land's warm breeze on my skin.
I want to go where the people are.
I think I want to live here. I always want to feel solid ground beneath my feet. See the clouds above my head and watch over the Triforce. What about you, Link? What will you do now? Is there ever like an explicit, very clear, like romantic relationship?
This game is the
closest.
Yeah, this is the most they've really spelled out like a romance between them.
Yeah, because there's
even
obviously
then,
a deep connection.
Yeah, even this is more of like a, they're like school kids, sort of.
The end.
They ended it like that. Woo! What will you do, Link? Want to move in together?
Boyfriend, girlfriend?
Check the box. Okay. Wow. Oh, well, something's being colored in.
The sky.
Yeah, I think for me, the story, like we've talked about, the overall kind of like narrative, aside from the fact that it's like an origin of the entire series, but just like as a standalone game, it is, like you said, a compelling story.
Yeah.
Like to chase Zelda, and then you're finding out about these bigger destinies, and then like there's so many good like character interactions between like Link and Zelda, or like with Groose, or Fee, you know.
Yeah.
What a good character, honestly. But there's so many of those that like really, to me, carry it, and that part of the game is really great, and I think it deserves to kind of be like respected for that reason.
Yeah.
So I appreciate, and then like the bigger picture of like it anchors so many other parts of the series into like a beginning.
Yeah.
I think I respect them a lot for that, because the series is like kind of a plate of spaghetti in terms of like, you're like, well, it's a legend, so everything's a little fuzzy. So for them to go to the effort of making a story that actually does acknowledge and like piece together all those threads is pretty impressive, I think.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, as someone who is less familiar with all the games.
Yeah.
But it's some obviously familiar with the lore, and like I played Ocarina of Time when I was when it first came out, and I was a wee lad.
Yeah.
I played Link's Awakening. But otherwise, I hadn't played any other game.
Oh.
I was just familiar with the concepts, and maybe I'd dabbled, but it was really fun to see and be a part of like the ground floor of like the foundation to understand all of these themes and ideas that are carried throughout the series.
Yeah. I do think it is rewarding to play this game after having played a bunch, because there's so many kind of
tie-ins.
Yeah.
There's like a weight to things, a lot more excitement around the significance.
Yeah, but I do think it would be neat to have the perspective of like, if this was your first Zelda game and then you played others, like it'd just be cool to be like, oh, that's how they, like this is kind of the sequel moment to this, you know, whether you play them in order or not, you'd be like, oh, well, like I just got the Master Sword, I know where that came from, and I hear the song Zelda sings, or the song like Zelda's Lullaby, like, oh, she sang that in this game. Like, that would be neat to kind of, like, have this be your jumping off point.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I think the best way to do it is the former, like what you suggested, of getting exposure to it before you come back. I think it's like the Narnia series. We've talked about C.S. Lewis's Narnia. So at some point, so he wrote them in a certain order. But at some point, like in the 80s or something, they decided to put them in chronological order and have that be the box set.
Right.
And start with like The Magician's Nephew.
Yeah. So
and I will stand by and say that is the wrong way to read it. Like you have to read, I think you should read The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe first. Because then it makes Magician's Nephew that much more compelling.
I like reading them in order now, but it's because I know the whole story.
Yeah.
So you're right. Like if you start with Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe, like that's a really compelling story, and then you go back and you're reading kind of like, oh, here's where that's like fed into, which itself is a cool story, but it feels like much weightier after having read Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Yeah.
That's a good comparison. I like that.
Yeah.
So, wow, great game. I don't know if I have much else to say about it.
Yeah.
Thank you for hanging in with us for the last 20 months.
40 hours.
If you're watching this in the future and you're watching it all in one sweep, yes, it took us 20 months to play this game.
And almost 40 hours.
And 40 hours, not through any fault of the game, but other games came in and, you know, our priorities changed. But we always maintained a priority to come back and finish.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And I'm glad we did. I think this final, you know, the Girahim, Demise, and then, like, story resolution, I think all of that, like, really paid off. Made it all, like, feel really good. So, I'd love to hear, if you're here at the end, you're hearing our thoughts, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Go to the comments. Take the extra 5 minutes. Just write a whole paragraph about what you think about this game. What you like, complaints, where does it stand in the, you know, the overall series and all this stuff. And we're going to continue playing great games and having great conversation, and hopefully you'll stick around.